Hello everyone, welcome to Sunburned Albino plays Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony episode 13. We need to continue our investigation into this most unfortunate incident. They've killed my 3 favorite characters are all dead now. So, okay, no, I agree. That's the way it should go. If you just want to crush my spirit right out of the gate, just talk to Gonta.
How can this be?
Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved him.
What happened?
Gonta, what's wrong? When piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into tank, then Gonta could have helped Ryoma, but Gonta got scared. Too scared to do anything.
Gonta,
sorry.
idiot.
Gonta, really sorry.
Come on, man.
A man shouldn't apologize so easily. And even if you had jumped in, they just would have eaten you too.
That's true.
And from what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gonta. Huh? Really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
You know...
You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet?
Gonta, not
no,
smart.
Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be helped.
Dumbass.
What are you talking about? If you've got time to apologize, you've got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Gonta, you're a huge help. There's some information that only you know after all.
Huh?
Information only Gonta know?
Remember,
During the show, you went up on the stage? That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, cause Gonta worry about Himiko.
could it be...
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No, Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kinda surprised. Ah, you can't do that! We're still in the middle of the show! But if Gonta do nothing, Himiko get eaten by piranhas. Huh?
But you know...
But when the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that right.
So...
Then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh,
Gonta don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in. After that... Sorry, Gonta should have watched tank better.
Dumbass.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you're right.
You know...
But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive that mystery will be an important point of this case. Yeah, Gonta's account. So 20 seconds left, he went up there, no one was in the tank. So at least 40 seconds, like, Himiko was already done. Being, like, going out underneath the thing. Which means that in that span of 20 seconds is when Ryoma's body was dumped in there somehow. Unless we're looking at like a false front. You know, it's a magic trick, like, there's false panels and whatever all the time. I wonder.
Hey!
I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored.
All right.
Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, cause here I come! Okay.
Like I thought.
If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could be.
Oh, what if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him? And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show!
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's happened before, probably.
Hey!
Hey, Flemwad, there's something I need you to tell me. That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night? The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh yeah, tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went on. How did Miyu escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why, you?
Chop chop, you slimy shit!
Um...
Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Tsumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later.
Huh?
From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly. And Kokichi left the room after, around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember
We
correctly...
were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime, around 11
I
p.m.
see.
So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kirumi, Maki, and Ryoma. I see you've learned what an alibi is thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
By the way, Miyu, how were you able to get away from Gonta?
What?
Well, I had to use my secret woman weapon. And let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon?
Wait!
Hey, what's a secret woman weapon? They're laughing. Is she trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Insect meet and greet. Means she flashed some titties, that's what she did. Let's talk to Angie. Ah, that's right. We need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie!
Hey, Angie, I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage.
Yep,
I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage. Then, do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
Nope.
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Yep, we started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab. Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Hirumi to sew the curtains, because I hate sewing.
Thanks,
So basically, it's all thanks to Atura that the show was a success. No, it's because of all of us. Was it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Yes.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is not different from a normal magic show.
So divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has
That's what
spoken.
Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about that piranha tank and the timer, those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course, of
Yep.
course.
According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see. That means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then?
And right when we finished the prep work and were about to take a break, Gonta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
No.
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yup.
So we decided to come to the gym today, before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there.
Ah,
What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
but
Don't worry, it'll be fine. What?
Atua.
Atura has spoken. You have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about?
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight, not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Angie is starting to sound more and more creepy. That's important though. Actually, I need to review something right now. Show me the school rules. Yeah. Show me, where's the nighttime one? Which rooms are, the dining hall and gymnasium are off when it's at night, okay. But didn't they add a new rule? Yeah. Swimming is prohibited in the pool during nighttime. Touching the water is also against school rules. I wonder if Ryoma went swimming and, like, forgot the rule and then basically just got exterminated. And then somebody happened upon the body and decided to... No, because then they didn't murder it. So that wouldn't have worked out, never mind. But still... Unless he was thrown into the pool, which would then force him to have violated the rules, even though he didn't do it on purpose. And then he drowned. Can he not swim? I don't know about that information, but he's like a midget. So, but you know, Chihuahuas can swim, so it's not really conducive to anything. Yeah, my magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko!
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're gonna solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
Come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh?
But...
I'll protect you!
Okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
Jeez.
Man, this guard is more strict than the security at idol events.
Hey, degenerate
If
male!
Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Got it? I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. But if we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trial? Kibo? Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered? Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious.
But...
Kaido, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
Well, that's...
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast.
Of course!
You got it? I'm not suspicious.
Oh, dear.
I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point. Oh, there's Korekiyo's way off to the side here.
However...
I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
No.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
I see.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then...
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We followed Kyo backstage. Oh, we have a rope. This is a pretty long rope. What was this used for? I estimate it is roughly 65 feet in length.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at
But
it?
of course.
I am well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay. I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. He's totally talking about, like, tying people to bed, by the way. Anyway, what is this rope? Could this be related to the case? That would be how they got up and down off the window. If that's what the mark was for, or was from, is the rope, then that makes a lot more sense than somebody scratching at it. This staircase goes up to the top of the stage. At first glance, there's nothing particularly suspicious about it. There might be some trick to it, but only a magician would know. What? There's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was here doing something.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes?
But
But how would you get from the water tank to this space behind the staircase?
could it be...
This may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. Ooh. I can see two possibilities with that. Either By the way, if these stairs, like, move to the right and reveal a little trapdoor that you come up through, or move to the left more likely, so you can actually, like, then stand here, then Himiko could have escaped from under the glass panel, then popped up here, changed her wet clothes, and then this rope just happened to be there. Because the rope stuff was already, like, done at that point. And then... Or the other option is... the dude who killed Ryoma, or chick, whatever, came in through the window, basically just dropped him in the tank up there, and then slid down. But... that's also not really possible because we would have seen that. Like, all this rope stuff had to take place before the show. Because... it's all visible here, you know? So... not 100% sure. Let's look at the large water tank. There's nothing strange about it from behind. Other than the large size, it's a normal tank.
I see.
All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However...
I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. That is... oh! Oh, that may... okay. Right. What happened was... the person who came down the rope brought Ryoma with them. He's super easy to carry, obviously. So Ryoma's dead body was back here with the rope. Somebody maybe just like kind of shoved him into the bottom panel secret passageway thing that Himiko used to escape after she used it. Because again, she was out 40 seconds in, and then there was nobody there for the next 20 seconds. So during that 20 seconds was when this would be taking place. Then they push him in, and then he floats up into the place when at the same time that the piranhas drop in. Oh, right, because again, the curtain was blocking the glass tank. So they could have done that right before. Yeah, okay, I get it. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. Okay, I'm good with this now then. I understand how... I'm reasonably certain... I'm still not 100% sure of the timeline. Although Ryoma was probably killed last night. And then they just kind of held on to him. And then maybe just, like... I don't think they could have just dumped his body back here, though, because, like, they're setting up for the magic show. Everybody's here. Somebody would have seen it. Still things to investigate here. Do I have to talk to you again? Is there something here? No, let's decide that after we search it. Investigate anything that stands out. Yeah, well, I did that already, so... I don't know what more you want from me at this particular point in time. We're gonna talk to Koikiyo again?
Listen.
Since the show was used for the murder, we must investigate Himiko's trick as well. Perhaps there are clues here? Stage staircase, large water tank, puddle, and rope. I have looked at all of these things. What more would you like from me? Excuse me. I've done everything. What do you want? Do you want me to look at this again? Goes up to the top of the stage. Some places on the side are wet. Oh, that might have something to do with the puddle next to it. I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage. Still don't know how the trick was performed.
So...
Hey, how long are you gonna investigate here? They said the sides. Did they mean like on the stairs? There shouldn't have been wetness on the stairs. There should be on the side of it, like the panel. Come on, let's go.
Kaito!
Ah, wait, Kaido. I believe we've investigated everything we need to for now. Well, our investigation's over now, so who's the culprit?
No.
I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
Come on, man.
What? You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So where else do we gotta investigate? First, the pool next to the gym. They're connected by the window above the stage, so that needs to be looked at.
That's true.
After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. I've deduced that the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything?
Ah.
Last of all, to the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some kind of clue. So we've still got a lot to do then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
You're right.
Yeah, right.
Don't screw around!
What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Is there a right way to respond to that? I mean, you are useless. 100%. Okay, I want to go to the pool first. So please permit me to fast travel there. Courtyard, Shrine, Love Suite, pool. Oh, let me go! I just want to teleport to places. Exisals are still hard at work. That's right, the water wasn't filled that high. But Ryoma's super short. This doesn't look like a normal school pool, more like a pool at a resort. The pool is deep, but it isn't filled up all the way. Still, plenty of water to swim in. The water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it. It's an inner tube. Is that a tire swing? There's an inner tube floating in the pool. It looks like a big, sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess, some idiots didn't clean up after themselves.
Rise and shine or sign.
Is that where the rope came from? Don't look at us! I don't like water, I prefer juice.
We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare.
I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun. You know, Monodam might be onto something. I kind of want to go in the pool now.
Yeah, who cares about losing weight?
You stupid!
Idiots, we're not here to play. We're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Mono Cubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass.
If you don't get it, I'll throw y'all into the pool myself.
Please don't.
We all get
Monosuke, please stop. Can't we all just get along?
What?
You saying that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Mono Kid?
So long, farewell.
So then, it was one of us that put the inner tube there, not the Mono Cubs? Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. It isn't related to the case? If it were just for playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? That is intriguing. Huh? There's something else floating in the pool. It looks like a little piece of fabric.
Jeez.
It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about.
You know...
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay.
Yes, but... Perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition is the ultimate detective. Black piece of fabric. What is that from? Is that from part of Ryoma's clothes? It's a large diving board. It looks like something you'd find at a resort. Nothing about it has changed. which window? Is it the left window? Yeah, it is. You can see the gym's window over there.
Ah.
That's the window we investigated from on top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree. The ladder only barely reached the window and it was on the stage.
Hmm.
If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through here.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, unless they used a rope. Anything about the rule sign? It's one that I find peculiar. There are also some specifications written here. The pool is 82 feet in length and 39 wide. The pool side is 13 feet on each end, and the left and right sides are 8 feet each. Something bothering me about the pool is they say...
Well.
Oh, no jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime.
Whoa.
Whoa, where did you come from?
Yeah.
I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or a train, that's on you.
No.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See? No swimming at nighttime. That would be a violation, right?
Hey,
If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by the exosals.
What?
You'd go that far?
Yeah.
Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet. Since that's the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime?
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, no one alive. No swimming at nighttime. Adjust my claim to this case. Well, then he couldn't have been drowned in the pool. Unless it was before nighttime. And then they just kind of left his body there for a while. You know, 10 p.m. is when nighttime starts. 9 p.m. is when everybody was rounded out, or rounded up. 9 p.m. is when Kokichi left to go get everybody's monopads. Ryoma was not a part of that. Neither was Kaido, neither was Miyu, neither was Kirumi or Maki. So any of them could have been in the pool at that time. Doing stuff they shouldn't be doing. The storage room door. This is the pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. Huh? Is that an electric air pump? I see. You could easily fill a large inner tube with this. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting.
Hey, so...
Hey, Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here.
But...
Well, that inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to this case.
But you know,
if that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up?
so...
Just leaving it sitting out like that. Don't you think that's straight up careless?
No.
No, even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that you could use to get the inner tube.
Remember.
The water level is so low, you couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer.
But you know...
Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand? Oh, that's right! They couldn't get in the water! Couldn't get in the water. Yes, I suppose you could think of it that way.
You know...
Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out the other places.
Alright!
There's no time to waste. Isn't that right, sidekick?
You're right.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so they inflated the inner tube. Used it possibly as a pulley system to hoist Ryoma's body over the window. Yeah, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So if the yeah, they tied a rope to the tire. Then they put the tire like over in this area, and then they threw the rope through the window. They went around into the gym, backstage. use that to hoist Ryoma up in over the window and then landing back that way. But then it's like, did they then just throw the tire back out through the window? I don't know that they'd have been able to do that. Ah, they actually could have, because they had a ladder also. They also had a ladder on this side. They could have climbed the ladder, thrown the tire back into the water. But then, I don't think they would have done that, because again, the point is to, like, not leave evidence behind. So, I don't know, it probably didn't go down like that. I believe in the pulley system concept of them hoisting Ryoma's body in the tire swing. But there's also the disparity of, like, what time that took place. Okay, so the places we need to go now. I would like to go... Oh, well, yeah, we can just walk there then. Let's go to Ryoma's dorm. While I scratch my nose for slightly too long. Okay. We have his key.
So...
This is Ryoma's room, huh? So where's his video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe he put it on his bookcase? Kaido opened all the drawers one by one, checking each of them. That's weird. I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
I see, so we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in itself.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean?
Hey!
You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
Remember.
If their motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence.
Ah.
That's true.
Okay.
And the video was not in the room, which means...
Got it.
So it's just like we thought. That video was the motive. Yes, that's the best explanation I can
That's
think
my
of.
sidekick.
Alright, that's just what I'd expect from my top sidekick.
Shuichi!
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing.
So...
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean...
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
What?
Nah.
They showed the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
So, maybe we should have watched them. Without looking away from the truth.
I mean...
At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
That's right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watch them together?
Got it.
Yeah, we should have gathered together and watched all the videos. Share everybody's motives. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right?
Ah.
That's what Kokichi was trying to do.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey!
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way?
Ah.
No. If that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done. But the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. It's true, it's impossible to know what Kokichi is thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Well, is there anything else to investigate here? I guess we can look at the closet. I should investigate here as well, just in case. When I opened the closet, I discovered several identical sets of clothes, just like Ryoma wore. Just like my room.
Ah.
Yeah, my closet's like this too. It's packed with nothing but my uniforms. Really? It must be the same for everyone.
That's right.
There's no Cubs pad here, so the culprit must have taken it. It's a normal bed. It looks like the one in my room. I don't see the Cubs pad here. Nothing else out of the ordinary either. I wondered if by investigating the bed you could maybe tell if it was slept in last night. which would have been an important clue. But I suppose not. Alright, we've checked his dorm. Let's go. Okay, what were there was. Oh, we had to check Himiko's lab, and we have to check his lab. I want to check Himiko's lab first. No, I don't. I want to check Ryoma's lab. Let's see, where are you? Are you in this area? No. Are you in that area? No. Are you in the third? Oh yeah, there you are. They at least can teleport near to this one. Are we sure the handcuffs came from here? The Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. If I'm right, then the handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. And if the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. This room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing. Anyway, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of that problem first. No, the problem you should take care of first is the very obviously not done net that's going on right here. Now, I haven't played tennis for like 15 years of my life, understand a little bit about how tennis nets work. There is, like, string, it's less rope, it's more string that, like, gets tied tautly underneath the white strip here, which keeps it level and makes it not sink. There's also, actually more specifically than that, there's little poles, like not this pole, there's like little poles that like are placed to the left, like on the inside of these stakes, and those also hold up the net on both sides so that it keeps it straight as well. And then there is, I don't remember if there's usually one in the middle. There might be, but there also might not be. If that one is missing, it could be an issue. Also, Kaido, you need to get out of my way. Oh, it's this door. Oh, there is. We never went in here before. There are, in fact, handcuffs here. This is the first time I've been in here. It's a shower room, but it feels less like the Ultimate Tennis Pro's. And more like the Ultimate Prisoner's lab.
Hey, so...
Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think they did. Jeez, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. There they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaido, handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Oh, wait, are they the same?
Because...
I think so. Here, look.
Remember...
See? One empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. That means the culprit was definitely here. Scratched handcuffs. Yep. Indeed. Let's check out the sink. This is a pretty big... You see the scratches on that shit? This is a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of... This is where he was drowned! What's this? Scratches on the stone. Like something was scraped against it.
So...
You're right. What made them? These scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. That is interesting. Dude, 100% that's where he drowned. They shoved them up against this thing with his handcuffed arms, like, in front of him, so they were scratching at the stone or whatever, while they were, dunking his head in. Is that everything here? Oh, the closed window. This window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. Could it be? There was that one window I could see from the pool area. This might be it. I'm going to open it and check. Wow, that's really specific.
Just as I suspected.
Design. Yes, this is definitely it.
The window you can see from the
The
pool.
window I
is
could
the
see
window
from the
to
pool
Ryoma's
area
lab.
is Ryoma's lab window.
3rd floor's high up, but if they aimed well, they could reach the pool. But Monokuma said you can't go in the pool at nighttime, right?
Dude, did they, like, clothesline this thing? Like, they never entered the pool. They just, like, they threw the rope over into... Well, I mean, you know, they did it in a way that was, like, specific to not miss. But basically, they connected these two windows with the rope and the tire swing. And then just kind of, like... If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. Yeah, we just had that conversation. No one alive was in the pool at that time.
But you know...
Why'd he say no one alive?
Is that all right?
I believe he was hinting that a dead person wouldn't be considered to be breaking the rules, which means it is possible that a dead body was in the gym or the pool at nighttime.
You know...
So there's a chance Ryoma was carried to the gym after he was killed? But you know, there's no point carrying his body there if you can't even get in. I don't know if it's safe to say there was no point. Wait a sec, what's this? Huh?
Hey, so...
Look, there's weird scratches on the window frame.
You're right.
Yeah, it's as if something scraped against it. These marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. This window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. Looks like it would hold, even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi!
Now you understand, right, Shuichi? What?
Got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue.
Kaito
It's
Momota,
all in a day's work for
Luminary of the
Kaito
Stars.
Momota, Luminary of the Stars. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. Yeah, dude, this is definitely... We came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank, but we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be more coincidence. It must be important evidence.
Hey!
It seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
All right!
Alright, then on to the next place. There's no point staying here. Right. Are you gonna let me investigate this net, though? Because it's gonna come to a conclusion that I am interested in.
Hey, so...
So, where should we go?
Whoa!
Ugh! As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell to the ground.
Hold up.
The hell? Something's caught on my legs! It looks like a cable. That's the cable that holds the net up.
Ah.
Is this for the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should have put it in the corner. Wait, the tennis net. I see. So that's why this room felt odd. I should investigate this in detail. Yeah, you should. You should have done that right when you came in here. The reason I thought this room felt off is because of the net. You fucking kidding me, Shuichi? When I came here last time, the tennis net was up.
Okay.
But now the cable has been removed. So, like, someone took the cable off? Why would they do that?
Hey!
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No need, it's just about 50 feet long. What?
Ah.
Oh, I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You were in the tennis club?
That's right.
That's why it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like
Hey.
that. Did you know Ryoma from before?
Ah.
I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know...
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid.
Jeez.
And then, once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't... So what's the length of the cable? Did something about it bother you?
No.
No, nothing specific. I was just checking. So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What is that analogy? It's about 50 feet. So now we've got 2 ropes in play here. Ropes being in quotations. I even did the finger movement when you can't see that, but you know. So that cable with the net is probably what was used. Yeah, the fact that there are 2 ropes actually blows that wide open again, after I thought it was closed. So they clotheslined... But then I'm still not... I still can't, like, specifically make out how that worked. If they put the cable between the 2 windows as like a tightrope scenario, not that they were walking on it, but just that, like, that's the visual, what you should visualize there. Relaxation space. These dudes are exclamation points. Am I supposed to be talking to you? Well, I'm gonna.
Hey!
Maki, what are you doing here? Earlier, you said that you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that?
So what?
You'll be fine even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? That's completely different. This is... Haha, that's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working his ass off. Sidekick?
Got it.
Yep, Shuichi's my sidekick now. Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So...
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff, it really isn't my thing.
Well...
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
You know...
More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
Like I'd know.
Why do you care?
No.
Because it's been bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Maki. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me so.
Hey!
It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to,
Is that alright?
but you should at least cooperate with our investigation. Because all our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey!
Then can I ask you this? Did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night trying to capture all of us.
Why?
How were you able to avoid being
I
caught?
see.
Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. So Gonta got scared off by that? Well, I guess he would hold back against a girl. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that? Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. Huh? You are?
That's right.
Well, her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Hey, so...
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe
He's
in
my
you.
sidekick, you know? He's pretty good. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. Nah, I don't think you did it. I don't believe that. Kirumi? Huh? What are you doing here, Kirumi?
Do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced toward Maki. Ah, so you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course. Since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I am questioning everyone in order to determine
What
it.
do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. Around 6 in the evening. The
So...
last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually.
Then,
Then you are fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey!
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
That is correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive at around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him using his Shukuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Yes, of course.
Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Miyu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m. Witness of Ryoma has been added. That's cool. Is that just like an extra little bit of information? It did have I don't remember them saying anything about me having to go there. Because they're just hanging out, you know? Okay, but we gotta go find the magic place, which is here. And I believe this is the last place to investigate. Is this correct? Yeah, it is. I'm still not any closer to a culprit, even a mild guess. I don't know. But maybe it will become clearer after we have all of the facts. So this is Himiko's research lab. What were we gonna investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it worked.
You know...
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms?
That's...
Well, that would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions.
Shuichi!
Hey, Shuichi, did you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite, after all. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey!
I do, actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
I see. You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday. That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after, which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey.
And what were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained step by step what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour, the start of nighttime, but something happened.
Huh?
Something happened? Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is, my mom or something?
If I remember correctly...
Didn't you ask Kirumi to be your mom earlier?
It's so mean.
She just kept talking, then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave, and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid, catch me if you can.
That is...
Is that a request?
So that means...
And then I guess Kirumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end she caught me a little before 10
I'm
p.m.
disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started. So do your alibis still hold up even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. Both Kokichi and Kirumi have alibis. After Kirumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. But by the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 11 p.m. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kirumi was lecturing me.
Huh?
Something odd? I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. A girl in her underwear? What the hell is he talking about?
By the way,
You didn't get captured by Ganta yesterday, did you, Kaido? Where were you? And what were you doing?
Okay.
I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. I see. Well, the person in her underwear was probably Miyu after using her secret woman weapon on Ganta, although I don't know why she would have just, like, had to leave her clothes behind at that point. What are you doing here, Tsumugi? Huh? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm playing, but it's plain to see I'm investigating.
okay.
Is that so?
Hey, so
So, did you find any clues?
I'm still thinking about that.
I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them.
No. In fact, I still haven't found anything.
Then get to it. Looking around is how you find clues.
But I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad.
Tsumugi gave Kokichi a meaningful glance.
So I've decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way even plain old me can help out.
Alright, we need to investigate some things that might have to do with the trick. But none of these really strike me as being related at all. Not the saw, except for this water tank. It's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show.
So...
It looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me and Kiba when we carried the tank out of here.
Then
Perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up. But why open up there? Wait, perhaps it isn't random. This segment had to open up here. Water tank trick has been added to the truth bullet section. That's a small gap, though. Also, is that it?
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video. In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway, the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. See you later!
Shuichi!
Looks like it's time, bro.
okay.
Yeah.
Dumbass!
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
Don't worry about
Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you. Believe in me?
Why?
Why? Why do you trust me, Kaido? There's a chance that I'm the
Idiot.
cult. I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in
if
you.
I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, we're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
Let's do
If
it!
you're not gonna get yourself in gear now, then when? Now's all you've got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaido, I know.
Keep your chin up!
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. That's my sidekick. He's right. I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive together.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never! Who's over here at the entrance hall? I mean, I'm gonna end the episode before, like, we go to the trial grounds, but first I want to talk to who this is. Oh, it's Kaido again, never mind. I don't care. Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm really trying to pull a suspect out of my ass right now. But I really just don't have one. I have suspicions, mild suspicions, but not enough to actually, like, come out and say, hey, I think this person did it. My Tenko theory, like, went out the window pretty much immediately after, you know, we discovered that Himiko was not the victim. You know, I think the way that it's set up right now, the way that the plot wants you to gear mildly, it wants you to gear towards Kokichi being the culprit, actually, for sure. They definitely want you to think that, or at least be suspicious of him. I don't believe that. I don't think he did it. I think they want you to, like, mildly suspect Miyu. Just because she is walking around in her underwear. And that's a reason for her to have killed someone. They had to know how the trick worked. We have to be dealing with somebody that's, like, smart, is the thing. It can't be any of the dumb characters. That's why I don't think it was Miyu. I know she's, like, the ultimate inventor, so she's not actually, like, dumb, but you know what I mean. You know who actually doesn't have an alibi? And they kind of swept this under the rug during the conversation with Kokichi, is Kirumi. Kokichi was like, oh yeah, she was lecturing me for like an hour. But then, even though Kokichi has no alibi for that hour afterwards, neither does Kirumi at that point. And nobody said anything about that. Nobody's even really glanced in her direction about this case. So that does strike me as mildly suspicious. I guess if I'm going to go with one person who did it, I'm going to say Kirumi. Just because she's so in the background of what's going on right now. And it seems like they've maybe on purpose been just skimming over her relation to this. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe. Watch the next few. We'll see if I'm right. Don't tell me I'm right until after we found out that I'm right. Or don't tell me I'm wrong until after we found out that I'm wrong either. You know, like, sometimes I'll, like, say a thing, and this hasn't actually happened yet, but, like, and then people are like, wow, Albino's intuition is so good. And it's like, oh, well, thanks for spoiling the next 2 episodes for me. Like, you can tell me that afterwards. For example, like, if I say something in one of the early episodes that it alludes to something that happens later on, when it actually happens, that's when you should be like, wow, he predicted this 12 episodes ago. And then that's fine. But don't foreshadow to me. That's what I'm saying. I don't even really appreciate comments that are like, oh, Albino's gonna... I can't wait for Albino to get to the 4th or 5th trial or whatever. Because then that's just make me like, well, I know who the characters I like are, and I know I've said that to people, so, oh, I guess it's gonna be about them. And that, you know, it spoils a little bit. Anyway, that's... yeah, so I'll see you guys next time.